Hi there.
Hi.
We had a little issue. What happened, Roy?
We got cut off.
Yes, we did.
But we're back.
We are back now, and we just wanted to wrap up our journal making process here. I just put these two brads in this little tiny book that's for, I don't know, just quick little notes, right?
This
is
like little sketches.
Oh, little sketches. This is a great quote book.
Lists.
Lots
of lists.
Oh yeah, this is a great list book. So we just finished that up, and one of the things we talked about with brads is that they can come out. Right? So you could use the same cover over and over again and just put it in your paper if you wanted to. So this is a fun little book.
Okay.
And then we just wanted to kind of go over, I wrote something down inside of the journal that we did make. Right. So I wrote down, today we made a video with SPA, that's Scottsdale Public Art, and ScottsdaleArtsandLearning.org, about bookbinding and making an upcycled journal. And what do you think is the most important part of making an upcycled journal, or what do you think the takeaway is from your adventures today?
For me, I think it is patience. Having a little bit of patience with the project that you're working on. And I feel that way about all of the projects that I work on. Just having a little bit of patience.
Just with yourself or with others?
With myself and with others. Okay. Many times I work by myself, so it's having a lot of patience with myself.
What does it mean to be patient?
I think it is to take time with the project and to also, for lack of better terms, is to listen to where the project wants to go. So sometimes I need to change my idea. Sometimes something isn't working, so I'll have to try something else.
Yeah.
So it's being patient with that.
Take your time. And I thought that maybe the most important thing about this is that it should be really fun.
I agree. I mean, but for me, making these projects is fun.
I know. It was really fun making this, and it's been a long time since we made something side by side like this.
Oh yeah.
So that was I really enjoyed myself, and that's a good reminder is that if you're not having fun, part of being patient is also knowing when to walk away.
Right. You can always come back.
If you're getting frustrated, your project is not going anywhere, and you can just come back. Also, if you need to go do something else, you know, like maybe it's dinner time, you can just put your project aside and you can come back.
Right.
Yeah. So one of the other things we wanted to talk about is working to your skill level. What does that mean?
I think that means that maybe you're not that good at folding paper or cutting out little strips or preparing the tape. Maybe you're really good at handing something to somebody and putting things in order of how they should go.
Oh yeah, or picking out all the images that you want in your collage and then allowing somebody to help you cut them out.
It also means allowing somebody to do the things that they can do and not just doing it for them.
Right. Everybody's project should be their own, and they should do as much as they possibly can by themselves, and ask for help when they know they need it. Right. Yeah. We work together a lot. Not like this, not side by side making the same thing. A lot of times when we work, I have a job and Roy has a job. So I might be doing the writing, and then Roy might be making artwork based off of the things that I wrote.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Right.
Roy might make a big, huge sculpture, and then I have to figure out what it is and write about it. Yeah, and those are our skills. So when one of us is having trouble, we can go to the other person and say, I just need your help. Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
And then I thought this would be a good time to talk about the pledge and how the Dream Scout pledge is sort of a checklist. Right? So if you go through it, no matter what your project is, you can kind of give yourself guidance. Right? So the first part of the pledge is
to be kind.
To be kind, and we kind of talked about that. Like another form of kindness is patience.
Right.
Okay. To be present. What does that mean?
I think that means to concentrate on what you are doing at the moment. So if you're cutting something out, you're not cutting something out and also trying to watch TV and listen to music and eat dinner or play a video game at the same time.
Yeah, that you don't have 10 things out in front of you. You're really just doing the one
You're
thing.
trying to unitask.
One thing at a time. And then the last part is about respect for wonder. So was there a part during this process where you felt like that feeling of being really surprised or full of wonder in making?
Definitely.
Okay.
I know of mine. Do you know of yours?
Yeah, you go first.
I think mine was when I was starting to cut out all of these different images. I was starting to find relationships between them, right? So we have this beautiful turquoise necklace, and it reflects the color that is of the Arizona sky right here.
Definitely.
And you have these lines from the saguaro, which is like the lines of the canyon horizontally. And you have these colors of the leaves that match up to each other, and these shapes of these bats, and I cut them out to be a little bit like the prickly pears, and then you also have the golden of the prickly pear needles, which is like the leaves.
So you have repetition throughout.
Yeah, and like this little oriole, which also you see them in Arizona.
Yeah, definitely. And then you have this sort of repetition. And what's funny is this leaf here looks like roots. Right? Yeah. And it's kind of down under the ground, under the leaves. So it's like you're playing with things visually.
They're, I think of them as echoes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that you're seeing the same thing in more than one area.
Right.
Okay.
And you?
I had a lot of fun with mine, and the thing that I really liked the most was this here. I tore out these trees, and they really should go this way. That's the way they grow. But then I saw them next to this other piece, and they kind of fit together like a puzzle. And so I turned them on their side, and I really like when things like that happen. I like seeing those echoes. You know, here I have the leaf, and there are all these little tiny like veins in the leaf, and then those are repeated in the dragonfly wings. And so there's sort of this repetition of mark, right? That you're repeating a mark. And then I don't know if you remember when I cut out my elephant, because that was like hours ago.
From the very beginning.
But I put my elephant in the back here, and I cut out his trunk, and then I made this triangle, and I kind of hooked it around the trunk. So I'd forgotten how fun it was in collage to play with like hanging things, you know, so if you cut out an arm that's sticking out, you can put different things on that arm, or you could cut a bunch of, you know, donut-like shapes, circles or triangles or something like that, and hook them all together like a chain. So that was really fun too, and I felt surprised enough that I giggled aloud when I put it on there. But I was fascinated with it. So I would say that is my respect for wonder. And then the last part of the pledge is
maybe the most important
part. It is the most important part. And it's that I'm small, but I'm part of the whole. Right. And how do you feel that way with your journal?
What I like to think about in respect to that is that every project is made up of a bunch of little pieces, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we like to think about the context of us in the world. So we are just one person or two people amongst billions of people. And that can sometimes feel like, well, maybe you're not that important, but really we look at it as we are part of the larger whole. So we are important as being part of that. So in this project is just putting all these little pieces together.
Like actual little pieces. Yeah.
And these are all very small, but then put together you have this whole, and really everything that exists is made up of a bunch of little pieces.
Yeah, definitely. And just all the elements, you know, like one sheet of paper and folding it and then putting it with four others, right? And then you have your signature sheets, and then you put that in. So,
and the other thing with that is that if you remove something, that small little part, the whole is less.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah. Well, I hope you had fun, and I hope that you'll share your journals with us. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of books and journals people are making.
Me too.
You can share them with us online at Camp Dreamtree on Instagram. You can go to the ScottsdaleArtsLearning.org website. it would just be great to see what you're doing out there.
It would be. Please let us know.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.